over the last 24 hours, Dead by Daylight's been teasing a bunch of stuff on Instagram, and now they've dropped some actual concrete information as well on Twitter. We're going to break down all of that, how that relates to a new in-game event with its own tome, as well as Chapter 31, both coming rapidly quick next month in March. But before we do that, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming, and if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Dead by Daylight news and hints and leaks, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the noti bell. So first of all, let's talk about the concrete information, and then we'll go into all the Chapter 31 stuff. The first thing we now know is there is going to be an update to the roadmap, and I'll bring that up so you can see it. Of course, next month we are getting Chapter 31, and it is going to be a completely original, and they have confirmed here that there is a map coming, so a new map is coming to Dead by Daylight for the first time since Alien, and we're going to have a brand new original killer and survivor, as you can see here on the map. Now, as they said here, we introduced the roadmap during our last anniversary. We had the event planned between January and February, which obviously has come and gone, as a live game changes in our release schedule are bound to happen. But we're happy to announce that brand new event is coming this March. Now, here is a look at what the hint looks like. It's a crow with skulls. It's a new in-game event. It's going to have new cosmetics that you can earn through it. A new tome. It's going to be very interesting to see where they go with this. Now, they're talking about Chapter 31, and Polyester had actually said, what happened to the map? And they said, don't worry, we can confirm it's still coming. We just don't include those on roadmaps. Everything is fine. It's going to be a new killer. It's going to be a new survivor, and it's going to be a new map. Now, speaking of that information, we do know that the PTB is just around the corner. If you look at the February roadmap, you can see we're clearly in week 1, which is when they were dropping the lights out modifier. Next week is Valentine's Day week. Not a whole lot going on, but you get a new Nick Cage outfit if you're into that. And then week 3 will bring the PTB. That's when we know we're going to be able to check out the brand new Dead by Daylight killer, brand new map, the brand new survivor. And they've done some really cool teases on Instagram. I'm going to play all 5 of the audio files that have been found, kind of like leaked information, kind of very Blair Witch-esque in its own right. And here's these 5 sounds, so you can kind of hear the audio for it. To go along with these weird sounds that recorded, Green Peaks Road neighbors also have a message, and as you can see here, that seems to be what's listed on all the audio files, all the neighbors. And here's this post by one of the neighbors who we went out to investigate. They're really building some lore with it. I really like it. And here's what it had to say. Hey neighbors, did anyone see or hear anything strange in the area last night? I got woken up around 2:30 a.m. today by what sounded like someone rummaging around in my backyard, so I opened the porch lights to see what it was, but I couldn't see anything at all. I got dressed and walked out onto my deck to get a closer look, but all I could make out was the weird buzzing noise and what I thought was maybe whispering. As you know, our house was one of the houses that got egged a few months ago by some Greenville High kids, so immediately I thought it was another one of their dumb pranks. I pulled out my phone to record and started walking towards the noise, hoping I'd catch them red-handed, but I found nothing. I couldn't tell where the sound was coming from, so I went back inside. I obviously can't sleep now, so I'm listening to what I recorded, see attached below, and I have to say, I'm really creeped out. Does this sound familiar to anyone? And here is a picture of what looks like maybe either some form of skinwalker, or my guess is we're getting a Wendigo, which is cool that we're getting more monster-like killers. Like, there is rumors that we might get Dracula later this year, and I feel like moving into like horror-based monsters makes absolute sense. Not just, you know, your big Hollywood production ones, your MGM Studio monsters, but like actual like creatures of lore. Like they should be pulled in as well. I think a Wendigo would be an actual awesome killer, and I'm pretty excited to see what's going on with that. Now, of course, we're gonna know everything by the 3rd week of February. And based on that timing, usually about 3 to 4 weeks, we're probably gonna have mid to late March, the drop of the actual Chapter 31. And then, of course, the in-game event will have its own tome as well. So we have a lot of stuff coming that is going to be pretty exciting for Dead by Daylight. Now, we have had 4 consecutive licensed chapters. It's nice to see them bringing in something original for the first time since June, when End Transmission came out to coincide with the 7th year anniversary. And year 8 has been absolute gangbusters. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm very excited to see where they go with this original chapter. If it is a Wendigo or maybe some sort of other mythical type of killer, who knows? Could even be a werewolf. I don't think so, though, based on that image we've seen. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you excited about it? Are you excited about a new event? What do you think the new event could even be? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.